I'm sorry you had to experience that, JE. I hope that for everyone, whether it's Bojangles, whether it's Popeyes, whatever the case may be, you don't want to go to the one in the suburbs. Reverse gentrification is real. It's not right.
Yeah. It's not right, man.
All right. JE, what are we talking about today, man?
We're talking about insecurities, man. The signs that you're insecure.
Okay.
And how to overcome the effects of those insecurities. That's what we're going to talk about today.
It's a good topic.
You want me to go ahead and take it from here? Because I'm one with the notes.
You're going to have to take it.
Let's go forward. Okay. Today we're going to be talking about signs that you are insecure and how to overcome those insecurities. I'm going to just briefly go over the intro. Then I'm going to do the signs. And then I'm going to talk about how to ensure that you stay confident or secure.
Okay.
I have an acronym for confidence.
I'm sure.
So there's a lot of points here, and I'm going to have to go through very quickly. But BD, I'm sure he will chime in every now and then.
I will.
Let's look at some definitions of insecure and insecurities, and then we'll get to some signs that me and BD can really go back and forth on. Then we're going to talk about real quickly how to overcome the effects of those insecurities. Now, an insecure person is a person who's not confident or assured. They're uncertain and anxious. These individuals lack self-confidence. Okay? An insecure person is a person who's not confident or assured. They're uncertain or anxious. These are individuals who lack self-confidence. And insecurity is an area in your life that is not secure. The last definition is an insecure person is a person who lacks confidence or confidence in a significant or specific area. A lot of people, BD, struggle with insecurity, don't even know it. You can't control the rise of an insecurity, but you can control the life you give an insecurity. You're always going to be at uncertain moments. You're always going to be in uncomfortable places. But the thing is, who's the person that's with you in those places? It's important for you and I to make sure that we're confident and not in our own confidence, because whatever we're confident in outside of Christ will wane. If I put my confidence in my money and now I feel secure, what happens when I lose my money?
Right.
If I put my confidence in my woman, if I lose my wife, then what's going to happen to my security? If I put my life in anything that can move, if it moves, I'm moved. But the one person that cannot be moved is God. So when my full security and I rest in who he is and who I am in him, then money can go, success can go, everything can go, but I won't be moved. What areas in your life are insecure? What areas in your life is not secured in God? What kind of person would you be today, or what emotions will come to the surface if you lost your job, if you lost your money, if you lost your boo, if you lost what makes you, if you lost what you identify with, what happens? That's the question we have to really process today, because I got a lot of messages this past week on people who are struggling with insecurities. And you got to secure yourself up, man, because if not, you're going to be played a fool. You're going to be discouraged all the time, and you're not going to really be yourself. Now, let's talk about, I don't know if you want to chime in on that, BD. That was just the intro.
No, go ahead.
10 signs that you are insecure.
Okay.
Number 1, you hate being alone. You know you insecure when you don't like you enough to even enjoy your own company. How can you really be secure in anything if you can't even find out your creativity, your creativeness alone? I found the best in me. You see what I'm saying? I found the best of who I am by being alone, by processing with God, getting to know myself. You know you insecure when you hate being alone. A part of life is being by yourself, loving yourself, caring for you. An insecure person is a person who hates being alone. Anything you want to add, BD?
Not so much. That's pretty clear cut.
Number 2, sign that you're insecure, you're always trying to impress people. Impress is 2 words. I'm pressed. That means I'm pressed for attention, or I'm trying to press in, force my way in. I don't got time to impress. I'm here to impact. Impact means I'm packed. I'm making a pact with something. There's purpose behind this. I'm making a pact with this. I'm making a promise to this. I don't impress. I'm not trying to press my way through. I'm not trying to press my way in to feel accepted or to feel. No. I'm here to impact. I'm making a pact with the people I'm supposed to reach. I'm making a pact with them. So that when I do what I do, it's so impactful that they take a part of that pact with them. They take that with them, and they'll never forget my existence in this world. Insecure people always trying to impress somebody. Listen, man, you're not here to press in. You're supposed to impact. Insecure people always trying to impress others because they're not impressed of themselves. They don't even like themselves. You got to love you to impact those who don't feel love. Anything on that, BD?
Yeah, that just comes with being tuned into God and being tuned into, the purpose and the gifts that he's giving you. And that's where a lot of that security will come from. Once you're tuned into that, then you're more concerned about, like you said, impacting other people, using that gift. How can I use this gift to impact people? I have confidence in this gift. I know that it is from God. So whatever I'm putting forth from this gift is going to be impactful. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be, something that's going to bring value to people. So, I'm not worried about trying to impress people. That doesn't do anything. Like, you know what I mean? Half the time you buy stuff to impress people and they don't care anyway. Don't nobody care. And they don't probably don't even like you. So there's no point to trying to impress somebody else. But that's what insecure people do. The people that are secure, people that know what their purpose is, people that know, what their gifts are, they're trying to be impactful and they're using their gifts to impact other people in a positive way.
That's real, BD. Man, kids be picking on me all the time because I got an iPhone 5S. I said this in the last one of the other podcasts, I said, at least my 5S works.
Hey.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't got time, man. Listen, why am I going to waste money trying to impress people that are not even, don't even like me? And what's the point? The best you're going to get from it is a compliment. Is that all you get?
That's what you're living for?
That's what you're living for, is a compliment? Nah, man. I got to focus my energy into producing bigger and better things, man. I'm out here trying to make it. I'm trying to make these things work. I'm trying to impact people. I'm only here once. I'm not here to make y'all happy with what I wear. I'm here to make sure y'all sustained in joy by what I give you. All right. Sign up to number 3. These are not in no specific order. They're just a list that I came up with. Signs you're insecure. Number 3, you worry a lot. You're all over the place. You worry a lot. People who are confident, people who are secure, they've counted the costs. They've taken calculated risk. They're not afraid to fail. One thing about me, I'm not afraid to fail. I win, I learn. I don't win or lose. I don't never catch an L. I know people may be laughing at me when they beat me in basketball. No, I learned today. And when I come back to see you next week, I'm going to show you my homework from this lesson.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? But people are insecure. They worry. They're anxious. They're just worried about the wrong things, man. A person who is secure and stable, they're not worried. They're not pressed. They're not anxious for much. They know what they want. They know why they're here and they move. They're not worried about when the next check gonna come. They're not worried about a lot of different things because they secure in their work ethic. That's what I got for that, BD.
Absolutely. And that security comes from confidence in, again, your gifts, your abilities, but also from having a strong foundation in your relationship with God. Because, if you're a believer, you know that no matter what, God got you.
He got you.
You know what I mean? Like, and that doesn't mean you're never gonna, have any struggles or any, lessons, as Josh put it. But it just means that no matter what, it's all a part of his greater plan and getting me to where I need to go. For you to become the best at what you do, you're gonna have to take some lumps and bruises. That's how you
Yeah.
get, that's how you, for muscles to get stronger, they have to tear. So just because you're going through some things, you have to understand that your confidence has to be in God, and that's when you're secure.
Yeah, pruning's a part of purpose, man. When I go through trials are necessary. My faith has to be tested so patience can have a perfect work. I have to be tested. I gotta go through tough times. And I know a lot of y'all right now is like, man, I'm worried, but that shows that you're not confident that God is going to bring you through. If God brought you to this, he's going to bring you through it. But most people want God to bring them around it, bring them above it, bring it up under it, around it. God going to bring you through that thing.
Right.
You don't go through it, grow through it. You become better not through comfort, but through challenges. Nobody grows through comfort zones. You grow through challenge zones. Exactly. You have to get challenged. So don't worry about, yes, it's going to be painful. Pruning sucks. Pruning hurts, but pruning is necessary so you can bear more fruit. So don't worry about the wilderness you're going through. Don't worry about the things you have to face in life. Don't worry. God's got you. Anytime you always worrying, complaining, sad, nobody wants to be around that. Find out why God has you where you are and go through that thing.
And that's why, this message is so important, because a lot of people, don't have that security or that, strong foundation in that faith and belief in God. And that could stop you from, accomplishing the purpose that God has for you. Because like you said, he's going to take you through it. So you're going to, just because you're going through things, just because you're, coming across hardships, just because a couple people told you no, just because you might have lost that job, that doesn't mean that God's purpose and plan for your life is not still being carried out. It just means that he's taking you through some things to get you to where he needs you to go. But you have to have that confidence in him. You have to have that confidence in yourself, and you have to have that confidence in him to say, all right, I'm not just going to give up. I'm not just going to say, you know what? God's not real. Why would he have me going through this? God, this isn't my gift. Obviously, I'm not good enough. I went to one, record label and they told me no. Like, no, you have that confidence in your gift. You have that confidence in God, and he'll take you through and he'll get you where you need to go. But you have to have that security.
Listen, man, you know how many times I was told no? You don't write 6 books just because. You know what I'm saying? You do it because you believe in yourself. You believe in the gift that God gave. I believe in the gift God gave me. Listen, I've been in this game for 11 years, man. I had people walk out on me, had people talk crazy about me, man. I went through some stuff. I went through some very pruning experience that was important. Do you know how immature I was? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you know what God had to get out of me? I'm so thankful that I went through those pruning stages. I'm so glad, because now I'm wiser. I'm better. I'm smarter. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. Signs you're insecure. Number 4, you fear rejection. That goes with worry a lot. You fear rejection. That's just self-explanatory. Listen, you're going to get rejected, but rejection is your protection. You see what I'm saying? When one person rejects you, that means they don't really know how to recognize value. When people reject me, they don't really know how to recognize value. A person's rejection shouldn't dictate your value. You see what I'm saying? You should know your value going in. If they don't know your value now, they'll soon know your value later. But if you fear rejection, that means you're procrastinating. That means you stagnate. You don't want to try anything new. Insecure people keep doing the same things. Secure people are investigators. They're discoverers. They go out there and see what possible thing they can create. Insecure people don't want to be safe. Secure people go where there's no safety and make it safe. And not everybody's built that way, but not everybody should stay that way. There should be some type of courage in you. If you're afraid of the word no, then you must not be comforted by God's yes. If God told you yes, it don't matter who told you no. So don't be in your insecurity saying, well, what if I fail? What if you do? At least you get to learn. But don't stay stagnant because of rejection. You're going to fail in life. You're going to be rejected, but you got to continue to follow your projections, what God has projected for you to do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, rejection basically means one or two things. Either that's not, that wasn't the person, or that wasn't the opportunity that God has for you, or number two, you just haven't become, the person that you need to be to take advantage of, that opportunity. And either one of them, like the first one, if it might just not be the person for you, might just not be the opportunity for you, may just not be the circumstance for you, and God has got something better coming, so you're good. Number two, doesn't mean that you won't get, that opportunity. You just haven't become that person yet. So God is still working on you. God's still pruning you. You might need to pick up a book and get better at something. You might need to sharpen, a certain aspect of your gift. So it's still coming, but you just have.
Thank you all so much for watching the Good Guys Podcast here on my YouTube channel. If you haven't already yet, make sure you subscribe to the Good Guys Podcast here. If you want to enjoy the rest of the content of this podcast, click this video over here. Make sure you hit the bell. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment, a thumbs up. If you're watching this on Facebook, head over to YouTube right now. Type in the Good Guys Podcast. We'll love to see you over there. Subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment, thumbs up. We'll see you over there soon.